Hi Libra. Your ruling planet Venus joins Pluto in Aquarius this season, Sagittarius season, and everything gets all future and freedom oriented. It's giving Fast Cars and Freedom by Rascal Flatts. Go check that song out. Um it's been a lot though. It's been a lot. Venus, I feel like, has been on the move. Like she's been moving faster, it feels like, than normal, though she necessarily hasn't. Um, but the lessons acquired while she was in Libra, Scorpio, Sagittarius, Capricorn, I feel like it's updating a whole new knowing. I feel like there was some shit you were indecisive about, and now you fucking know. So grab your essentials. You need to hear this. What it do, Libra? Yo, yo, yo. It's your girl Jay, the High Priestess, back at it again with the general tarot reading for Libra, Sun, Moon, and Rising for Sagittarius season 2024, baby. Welcome to the season of I Understand, while your ruling planet is in the season of I Know. She's already acquired a new understanding and now a new knowing. Knowing in your bones is being established. And it's funny because a Libra just messaged me. It's funny because Capricorn governs the bones in the skeletal system. And so I just feel like that Venus through Capricorn transit has established a new activities, new behaviors, new business pursuits, a new knowing, a new doing, and a new knowing. And you're going to be using your resources at a different rate than you have before previously. So hydrate, light it if you need it, as we clear out that funky ass energy and create a safe space for my benevolent ancestors. Mother God, Father God, Mother Earth, thanking you for the most useful, helpful, and divinely aligned messages for Libra, Sun, Moon, and Rising for Sagittarius season 2024. Libra, I feel like it's giving rebirth. Ooh, bottom of the deck. It's giving rebirth. It's giving a whole new relationship to yourself, a whole new relationship to passion and love and projects and the way that you exert your physical, spiritual, and sexual energy. There's a new cycle, an old version of you that was wounded, that was harmed, that had been victimized in some sort of way. The aspect of yourself, it's like your cavalry had been running the show. Your defense mechanisms, your protective mechanisms had been in the driver's seat for too long. And now your spirit is back there. Now you are in the driver's seat, and it's just giving rebirth. It's giving new life. Pluto is now in Aquarius, and this energy is going to trine you. So I do think that this is going to be a beneficial transit for you after the square for the last fucking 20 years. Goodness gracious. Yeah. There's a lot of learning. There's a lot that you've learned from the conflict. And now there's a lot to learn from ease. Smoother sailing for sure. So be sure to check out that Sagittarius season astrology video that has all the important astrological transit dates, and that's on YouTube. But let's dive in for Libra, Sun, Moon, and Rising for Sagittarius season 2024. Welcoming in the most useful, helpful, and divinely aligned messages for Libra, Sun, Moon, and Rising for Sagittarius season 2024. Breathe, baby. Empty your lungs. And then inhale through your nose all the way to the top and hold it. And exhale out of your mouth when you're ready. Do that again for me. Empty your lungs. Inhale through your nose. Hold it at the top. And exhale out of your mouth. First card. I was just about to say this. You are so much more than a pretty face. You are so much more than your looks. You are so much more than the aesthetic. Through so much more than like the vibe. You are so, hell-bent on generating. Like, you are the embodiment of Venus. First card out to be clarified on the selenite throne is the Six of Cups. And I feel like there's just harmony that wants to be clarified wants to be established. A new harmony wants to be established within your emotional, spiritual, creative sectors. There may be somebody with Cancer, Pisces, or Scorpio placements playing a big role. I feel like the first thing to be clarified on the selenite throne is your relationship to receptivity, your relationship to give and take, your relationship to mutuality. There could be also bouts of nostalgia or like meeting people from the past, feeling like you've known this person from a past life, feeling like you've met your soulmate, feeling like you just want to give of yourself to something or someone. Some of you, I feel like your relationships with children are deepening. For those of you that have children, your relationships are softening or getting sweeter in some sort of way, or you are softening or sweetening to them, or vice versa. There may be somebody specifically with Scorpio placements playing a role. I feel like there's also something about like your hometown or something going down in your hometown. Something that I feel like is positive, is beneficial. But there's just this harmony. I feel like there's this ability to give, like you want to be sweet. You want to connect. I feel like there's romance with your planet. Oh, I'm going to show you a little bit of the plunge. Normally we do this on Patreon, patreon.com/JustJEverything. Over there, I clarify all the cards. There's all kinds of astrological content, so definitely check that out. Patreon.com/JustJEverything. For free shit, check out my Instagram at JustJ_everything. TikTok at TikTok is at JustJEverything. And for other dope shit that I do, my website, JustJEverything.com. Over there you can book with me and play around in the Salvage Spirit Apothecary. But underneath the bottom of the deck is the Empress, the Two of Cups, and the Knight of Swords. And I feel like you are charging towards love. Some of you have found somebody that I feel like is wifey level, spouse level, hubby level, something of that nature, and things are speeding up, hunty. I almost want to take these cards. I really truly do. But that's just me being selfish. And naively optimistic. But we're gonna stick to the plan. And that's the thing. I think some of you are like, let's stick to the plan, let's stick to the rules. Yes, we see that sweetness, we see that goodness over there, but let's stick to the plan, let's stick to the rules. So the Six of Cups coming out first. Who do you want to give to? Who do you naturally feel inclined to give to? Who is accessing that inner child, that sweet, loving inner child energy with you? Who's taking it there with you? And it may be somebody with Aries, Leo, or Sagittarius placements. The Queen of Wands coming out. I just feel like your vision, your energy is like, you know what the vision is. You know who you want in your life. You know who you want in your future. I feel like you know who you want to express your physical, spiritual, sexual energy with. There's someone very mystical, someone very sexual around you, or someone that's bringing that out in you. I just feel like some of you you're becoming very popular, or you're feeling very popular, feeling very attractive. You know what the vision is and stick to the plan. Do your actions match your ambitions? If you keep doing what you're doing, is it going to take you closer to the plan, to the vision that you have? And some of you, if you're not envisioning the future, it's time to start doing that. I feel like it's time to start getting masterful with your physical, spiritual, and sexual energy and who you exchange that with. Your sexual energy is your life force. It's your Reiki inside of you. And you got to be really cognizant of how much power you're giving away and who you're giving it to, so that you're being more cognizant of like your soul ties, essentially. I'll leave that there. But please continue. For Libra, Sun, Moon, and Rising for Sagittarius season 2024. I feel like there's someone with Aries, Leo, or Sagittarius placements that's looking towards you. Looking for, yeah, someone that's looking towards you. Wanting to connect with you. I feel like you're being, I feel like a good pairing. There's something about like, you know what air does to fire and what fire does with air. There's this union that is solid and feels old. It feels old. It feels familiar. It feels comfortable. It feels like ooey gooey. It feels silly and cute. And I feel like with the King of Swords at the center of the reading, there's something about you getting really masterful with your mind, you getting really masterful with language, the way that you talk, understanding words or spells. Life and death are in the power of the tongue. Your relationship to technology is developing. Your relationship to maybe somebody else with Gemini, Libra, or Aquarius placements is definitely developing. There's just something about wielding the sword of truth more effectively. Keep telling the truth and keep shaming the devil. There's this like knowing, this leveling up. Just make sure it doesn't turn into hardness or harsh energy. Some of you may be struggling with somebody who's being a little cold or giving you the cold shoulder, or someone who's being a bit, sharp or savage in some sort of way. But I feel like with them at the center of the reading, be careful of who you're centering your life around. Like, make sure you are at the center of your life. Romantic relationships get to be the cherry on top, not the whole cake of your life. Libra, Sun, Moon, and Rising. Please continue for Libra. Final two cards, final two messages, please, for Libra, Sun, Moon, and Rising. I feel like you've got a lot of attention. You've got a lot of eyes on you. There's a lot of different kind of people who are trying to get at you, want to possibly date you, have sex with you, possibly connect with you. And some of you are like, skirt, no, like you know what your value is. You know what your worth is. You know who, you know who you want to have the Ace of Cups energy with. You know who you have that Ace of Cups, Two of Cups energy with. And I just feel like Sagittarius season is going to require a lot of focus from you. Some of you may be having to like develop skills, develop language, develop your relationship with technology, develop selling yourself, public speaking, writing, orating in some sort of way, putting yourself out there. I feel like I feel like technology, and that makes sense with Venus going into Aquarius, because Aquarius does govern the future and it is technology. And in Sagittarius season, Libra, Sun, Moon, and Rising, you really need to be future oriented. You need to be thinking about the long game. And it's going to be easier for you to do that with Venus in Aquarius because of Venus's transit through Capricorn, which naturally is just like, what's the 10-year plan? And so there is this future oriented kind of energy that's coming in, and you need to lean into that. Oh, that was a whole chunk of cards that we're not taking. Final two cards, final two messages. But I will say what I saw out of that chunk was the Page of Pentacles reversed. And I feel like your relationship, that's Venus and Capricorn shit. There are certain habits There are certain like things that you've started or things that you normally do that you just know you can't do that anymore. I feel like be careful of like fuckboy energy. Be careful of giving off fuckboy energy. Fuck person energy. You know, like there's just something there around like I'm done dealing with pages. I'm done dealing with knights. I'm ready for my king or queen. You know, I'm ready for that counterpart of balanced feminine and masculine energy. The cards are being real reticent with you. Please give us the final two cards, final two messages for Libra, Sun, Moon, and Rising for Sagittarius season 2024. I feel like they want to be very specific. The King of Cups. This is a lot of court cards. It's a lot of cooks in the kitchen. I'm telling you, you're going to be moving into this place of being really attractive. And I feel like your confidence is on 10 and you're attracting in these people. Final card is the Hierophant. I feel like you're attracting in, like, some of you may be hanging with a new group. Some of you, in the what came out was the Hierophant, the Ten of Cups reverse, and the Magician. The Ace of Wands is on the bottom of the deck, but I'm going to be replacing that with the Ten of Cups reverse. And that just feels like old, someone else got this. I want to say it was like Virgo or Cancer. The old dreams need to be poured out. The way you thought it was going to be, the timeline that you thought it was going to be on, the last 9-10 months, the last 9-10 years, it's time to really let yourself like heal and let go of that stuff, like, because there's so much that you've learned about yourself from that, and you don't want the same things, because if you know, like, doing the same thing and expecting different results is insanity. And so there's just something here about I'm opening my heart and I'm declaring that there is something new. I am ready for this connection. It may involve somebody with Aries, Leo, Sagittarius, Cancer, Pisces, or Scorpio placements. There is, damn, I got to show you this just because I love you. So bottom of the deck, like I said, is the Ten of Cups. Let go of the old dreams. The divine is asking you to like get shit done with what you have. You have everything that you need to usher in new opportunities, to take advantage of what the divine is trying to give you, because new love, new connections are going to bring in new resources, new people, new projects, new chapters in your career that you just fucking love, things that are getting you out of your comfort zone. I don't know why I'm showing you all that, but we got to focus on what's at hand. The cards that we were dealt. That's what I'm saying. You will be future oriented. So that we're already looking so deeply into the future here, but I feel like with 3 of the 5 cards being court cards, it's time to really make sure that you are keeping very valuable company. If everyone around you just wants to party and bullshit, it's going to be conducive to you just partying and bullshitting. If everyone around you is hungry and on their A game and is, trying to pursue greatness the way that you are, you're going to be pursuing greatness the way that you want to be. And so let's zoom out for a little bit. There is somebody with Cancer, Pisces, or Scorpio placements that I feel like you have this soul mate. They are here to like teach you, give to you, like generate reciprocity and sweetness with. There may be somebody with Aries, Leo, or Sagittarius placements that has their eye on you or is really looking at you. There could be somebody else outside of you with Gemini, Libra, or Aquarius placements that may come off as like competition, or there could be just like a leveling up, or you're somebody that is inspiring to you or masterful with you. If you're dealing with somebody with Cancer, Pisces, or Scorpio placements, I feel like they are doing their part to get really like emotionally intelligent and masterful. Some of you are very much so thinking about commitment and marriage and education and teaching and mentoring, or maybe you have found a mentor, found somebody who you want to study under or study with or can learn a lot from. The closer that we get to Capricorn season, I feel like the more help that comes in. There is some sort of, I hear like new curriculum or a new way of teaching or a new way of generating money. Some of you are going back to school. Some of you are creating community. Some of you are creating groups, joining new groups. I feel like what's going on with your relationship to conformity, what's going on with your relationship to tradition, your relationship to religion, your relationship to spirituality. It's like these where did I read that? It's like traditions are just pure peer pressure from dead people. And do you want to break these traditions? Are there certain traditions you want to hold up or that you want to uphold? Some of us are noticing or learning that we are way more traditional than we have realized, or we want something more traditional than we thought. The center of this reading being these three people. Some of you may be dealing with a third party situation. Some of you there could be stuff with jealousy or group activities, things of that nature. I feel like some of you are finding a new group. Some of you are also finding out like stuff about your current groups that you're like, I don't know if this is, if these are the people that I want to be around or surround myself with consistently. Some of you are hungry for new energy in the group. Um, some of you are creating competition or leaving room for competition to come in. I feel like there could be a bit of a competitive spirit that's going on with these three people. It's like somebody got somebody on the side, somebody else got somebody on the side, and like there could just be, it could just be something like that, but it could be as simple as me and my three friends from childhood, or me and my two friends from childhood, or me and these people are going to get organized about establishing something, creating something for us, for people like us. I feel like there's something like you're creating something new, and teamwork makes the dream work. Don't try to do it all by yourself. Some of you are really struggling to make something new, and you just feel like I got it, I'll handle it, I'll do it on my own. And you need other people, and I feel like the other people come in. There are resources coming in. Granted, yes, you have everything that you need. You just got to keep your heart open and let go of the old dream, let go of what you were clinging so hard to, because I'm telling you, some new opportunities, some new resources, an influx of physical, spiritual, and sexual energy is coming in. That's going to put you in the position of getting really, really clear about who you need to collaborate with, who you should be working with, what's working, what isn't working, what you truly want. Some of you are getting married, some of you are getting engaged, some of you are taking a relationship to the next level. Some of you are finally like breaking free from some kind of like tradition or a religion, or something that may have felt like restrictive in some sort of way. But just be careful of considering too many other people's opinions. What do you want, Libra, Sun, Moon, and Rising? What are you trying to generate? What can you curate? What can you create? And why do you need commentary from the peanut gallery? Why do you need somebody to go with you? Why do you need somebody to do this thing with you? Aren't you comfortable within yourself? Don't you value your own company? Are you struggling with being alone? Do you have to always be with somebody? Do you have to do, like, can you go out to events by yourself? Can you do things on your own? And also on, like, I want to swing to the other side of the pendulum, where some of you are always alone. You're always doing something with by yourself. And I feel like there's something here about new friends, new company, or reconnecting to friends, being just way more active and being way more social than you normally were. So wherever you fall on that pendulum, I feel like things get better either way, and you're moving towards unlocking a door that an old key can't open. I feel like new keys are coming in, and some of you are becoming people that are sought out for your skills, sought out for your knowledge, your healing ability, your comforting ability. And whatever conflict you face, Libra, sun, moon, and rising, the answer is education. The answer is information. Give yourself the knowledge. I'm ready to clarify these cards. I'll see you over on Patreon, patreon.com/JustJEverything. The links are in the description box below. Let's get into it. Of course. This remote betrays me every fucking time. I know y'all love this part. I know y'all just be laughing. For the full version of the video, go to Patreon.